Namaskar viewers, myself BIBHASH, Chartered Accountant cum Astrologer, and today I have come up with the topic of transit, of the recent transit of Mars and Venus, which is happening in the sign of Sagittarius and which will be moving towards the Capricorn. This is not the first transit which is happening, but the same transit has happened 8 months ago in the month of July 2021. And another such conjunction, such Graha Yudha will be happening at around 27th of February this month itself. And the third will be happening in around 15th of March, that is mid of March 2022. So 3 transits we are happening in a span of 8 to 9 months. Now Mars and Venus, Graha Yudha, Mars and Venus conjoining each other, Mars and Venus traveling on top of each other is a very problematic time for most of us, especially the person who are having this combination in the horoscope. It may happen that the love which you are having, your relationship may go into trouble. It may happen that you may encounter new relationships. It may also happen that you will have a confrontation or a conflict between the existing relationships. Or it may even happen that the people with whom you are having in relationship will have a new momentum of life. Now, how it will impact, we'll be studying it, we'll be understanding it through the base, through the horoscope, through the practical horoscope, which I will be deliberating herein. See, Mars is a Agni Tattva Graha and Venus is a Jala Tattva. See the difference? Agni and Jala, fiery and water. The combination is totally drastic. If the Venus is very strong, your Mars will get down. Means the fire will be over. The fire will be extinguished. But if Mars is very strong, the water will be eroded. The water will be evaporated. And what will happen? What is water? Water is a Jala in your body. Mars indicates power. Mars indicates anger. Venus indicates peace. Venus indicates love. Venus indicates harmony. Mars is a male energy, an energy to dominate. Venus is the female energy, the energy to pacify, the energy to move forward, the energy to help moving the families, the energy to have you giving every momentum of your life is the Venus. This is the reason why the Mahamrityunjaya mantra is associated with the Venus also. So these two energies, when it's conjoining, when it's combining, when it's coinciding one upon another, what will happen? The two opposite forces are attracting. And when it attracts, it is like the waves into the mind of the people. So let us see when is the transit happening. The transit has already happened on 11th of February in the month of Sagittarius, 11th of February, the sign of Sagittarius. And what is Sagittarius? Sagittarius is the 9th house of Dharma. This is the first bhava: Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpion, Sagittarius. This is the 9th bhava, the 9th bhava of the Dharma, the 9th bhava of the truth, the 9th bhava of the justice. So what happens whenever the Mars and Venus is over here, the person will be searching truth in his relationships. And with whom it will happen? It will not happen to all of us. It will only happen to the person who are having this combination, the Mars-Venus combination in their horoscope, in any of the houses, either by aspect, either by drishti, either by conjunction, either by way of the Dasha-Bhukti combination. Everywhere this thing will be happening in the life of the person. The mind will be afflicted. The mind will be thinking that he wants a truthful relationship. He will always seek truth from his partner. He wants to know how truthful the relationship is. So this will be happening when Mars and Venus conjunction is already happening in the sign of Sagittarius. On 26th February, the Mars will be moving a little bit faster than Venus, and it will go into Capricorn. Venus is a little bit slower, but normally if you see, Venus is more faster than Mars. But over here, Venus is slow. Why it is slower? Because just now Venus has come from its retrograde position in the last week of January. So Venus is a little bit slow. It is taking its own course to start at space, to start at speed. And so what will happen is that Mars will be crossing Venus. When the Mars crosses Venus at around 26th, there will again be one Graha Yudha. And this Graha Yudha will again be disturbing. And on 27th of February, Venus will also be traveling to the sign of Sagittarius. Venus will also be traveling to the sign of Capricorn. And what happens? On 26th of February, Mars is in Capricorn. This is a sign where Mars gets exalted. Very powerful, very happy. Mars is extremely powerful. And what happens on the very next day, Venus is coming to that sign of Capricorn. Venus is not that powerful in that sign. But though it exalts its Lord, so Venus is not also that much, not powerful. But ultimately, Mars will be dominating it. So what is happening is that in this period, you'll find Mars and Venus is on the top of each other continuously from 11th February till mid of March 2022. And what is the result? The result is that whenever the Venus and Mars combination or conjunction will be happening in the sign of Capricorn, you'll be seeing that a passion will ignite. And passion will be the Martian passion. And it will not be a positive passion. The chances are very less that it will be a positive passion. It will be rather be a negative passion. So the person should avoid conflicts. The person should avoid confrontation. The Mars is very strong. You may have the power to dominate male energy, Martian energy. Will be dominating over others. If any person does not do the way you have guided, does not do the way you have provided the dictum, then you must suddenly be getting very angry and you will be scolding that person. Please avoid all these things because this is the time wherein your patience is tested. So in order to help you out in this, I have come up with remedies. Two types of remedy I normally provide and suggest. One is the remedy through the spiritual process, which is very powerful. And one is the remedy, which is through the natural process, which you are following it on a day-to-day business. So first we'll talk about the spiritual remedies. This is the photograph of Panchamukhi Hanumanji, the five-faced Lord Hanuman. So it is always helpful whenever such Mars-Venus conjunction is happening to pray to Panchamukhi Hanumanji because he is having the power to pacify Mars. You can pray to Lord Kartik to pacify Mars. But the beautiful mantra which you can recite in this transit is that with respect to the Panchamukhi Hanumanji, that is Atulit Baldhamam, Hem Shailabdeham, Dhanurvan Kishanam, Gyani Nam Gragayanam, Shakal Gun Nidhanam, Banaramadhisham, Raghupati Pe Bhaktam, Bhat Jatam Namami, Mano Javam Maru Tatulya Vegam, Jitendrayam Buddhimatam Barishtam, Bhatatmajam Banarama Yuddhamukham, Shriram Adutam Sharanam Trapandhe. You can recite this mantra in the evening time. Recite it for 27 times continuously and see what benefit you will get. The another mantra is that you should chant the mantra Om Grini Anshuman Aditya. This is a mantra which you should recite when Mars and Venus combination is there in Sagittarius. It has already happened in Sagittarius, so it is requested that you can recite this month 108 times till 26th of February. On 27th of February, Mars and Venus combination will be there in the sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn is known by Bhaga. It is one of the form of the Surya, one of the form of the 12 Adityas. You can refer to the video of Adityas also. So this Capricorn is referred to as a Bhaga Aditya. It is lauded by the Bhaga Aditya. Hence, we should recite the mantra Om Grini Bhaga Aditya. Why I have taken all these mantras? This mantra I have taken to pacify the Agni influence of Mars. You can also pray to Lord Kartikeyan or Lord Subramanian. All will give you equal results. Now, this is the spiritual, which I always recommend. Now, this is the natural remedies which you should do in a regular course of your day-to-day life during this transit. And this is applicable to those who are having the combination of the Mars and Venus in their horoscope. I have given a photograph over here of a food. Food is Agni. Whatever you consume, it gives you a sense of Agni. It gives a sense of energy, and energy is nothing but Agni. So you should learn how to avoid your favorite food, your loving food, the food which gives you good taste in your mouth. You should avoid it during this period of transit. I'm not saying you to avoid for the entire period, but at least for a day or two, you should avoid it. For example, from today till 26th, you should avoid it, at least after every alternate days. And from 27th to 15th March, from 27th of February to 15th of March 2022, avoid it in every 3 days, 4 days. Don't consume it, because the more you consume, the more Martian energy will come into you. Secondly, you should be calm, and you should avoid all fights, avoid all confrontation, and the confrontation may be more with respect to relationships or the person which you are dealing, that is especially with the opposite sexes. So you should keep calm, don't be impatient, keep quiet, don't react. And the moment you think that you are reacting, just close your eyes. The best thing is that improve your Venus. How to improve your Venus? Listen to music. Go on for dancing. Do the mantras, which I have already shared in that screen, so that it will reduce the Agni Tattva influence of Mars in your horoscope. And this is love. You should love to go outside. Why I'm asking you to go outside? Because I want you to do physical exercise. I want you to tire your body. I want you to exhaust your body. The moment you exhaust your body, the entire Martian energy will mellow down. And this is the period, this is a testing time. Hence, you should understand that this period, this phase of time is required for you to have a control on basically on your speech. Because when Mars gets angry, it makes your speech a little bit topsy-turvy. When Mars gets angry, it helps you to ignite your negative qualities. Though you will have a good communication skill, a good way of speaking, you will have a good way of debating, you will have a good way of defending, but you should avoid the confronting qualities. You should avoid over-domination. And herein, I conclude the videos. And in case of any queries, feel free to be in touch with us. Om Gurave Namaha.